Okay, hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial. This tutorial is going to go over how to develop a theme plugin and install it and publish it using npm, entering the theme plugin contest. But this video also applies to anyone who is wondering how to publish a desktop wallet plugin for the ARK Desktop Wallet. Now, just to be clear right off the bat, I have never done this before, and I'm not a highly technical person in terms of written programming languages. So all I have here is this blog article and my street smarts. But follow along with me as I go through the process, and don't worry, I'm going to edit out all the parts where I get super desperate and keep the flow moving along. Here are the details you need to know regarding the theme plugin competition. Now that you're up and running with the plugin manager, we want you to get involved with building your very own plugins for the ecosystem. Have a good eye for design? Want to share your creations with the community and win prizes for doing so? To celebrate the launch, we're running a Design a Theme plugin competition so that everyone can get started with building their very own simple plugin. There's up to $500 USD equivalent worth of prizes for the best themes, including first place, which takes $300 USD worth of ARK tokens, a Ledger Nano S hardware wallet device, and ARK branded merchandise. The second place is $150 USD worth of ARK tokens and ARK merch. And third place is $50 USD worth of ARK tokens and ARK merch. Plus, all competition entrants will also be added into a prize draw to win a swag bag full of ARK branded merch. Not bad. So with all that said, let's get started moving through this blog article tutorial and create our very own theme plugin. So let us go through the steps on this blog article, which is linked in the description and also available on blog.ark.io. Time to get creative. This guide will consist of 3 key sections that we'll need to complete: setting up a GitHub account, forking the theme template, customizing parameters and preparing a configuration file, publishing the finished theme plugin on npm. All right, this guide will be written for complete beginners. That's a great start. Okay, so first, we're going to create a GitHub account. I've already done that. I have a GitHub account from before. My username is Double Dice. Nice. If you need to get a GitHub account, do that using this link here. We're also going to need an npm account if we don't have one of those. Now, I don't have one of those, so let's make one of those. I agree. Create account. We have not verified the email address. Okay, so let's do that. All right, here's the email we need to verify. Click here. Okay, looks like we verified it. Okay, account looks like it's good to go. So the next step is to use the template we prepared to get you started. In order to do it, go to this link and press Use This Template button. Okay. Theme template. Yep, it says it right here. Use this template button. There it is. Repository name. We're going to call it YouTube Demo Theme. Demo theme for YouTube video tutorial. Yep, that's what we're doing right now. It's going to be a public template. Create repository from template. Okay. Customizing parameters and creating a configuration file. The next step is to start customizing parameters for our theme. There are 3 files that are of interest: package.json, which has all the necessary information that is needed in order for it to be published on npm and become discoverable in the plugin manager; source/index.js, which is the plugin index file where we define some of the plugin parameters. In our case, we'll only change the theme name; and then source/style/light.css, where all the color parameters are defined, which are used throughout the wallet. Okay, so let's start with the package.json file. We'll be editing this file directly on GitHub for convenience. You can edit this locally in an editor of choice and paste it back when you are done in the GitHub editor, or use one of the other methods if you are already well-versed with using Git, push, pull, etc. Click on package.json inside the repo. Click on the edit button, which is right over here. Okay. Clicking on package.json. Clicking on edit button, which is right over here. Looks like now we can edit stuff. Let's make this a little bigger so that we can see what's going on. After this, we are going to go into edit mode. We can modify the file directly on GitHub Yes. There is no need to update any other values than those which are marked below. At ARK Ecosystem / Desktop Wallet theme template. Here, we need to replace at ARK Ecosystem with our NPM username, which is what we chose when we did NPM. And then also, I'm assuming we need to change the package name to become our cool name. So let's do that. Name. At double dice YouTube demo theme. Okay, we did that. Description, a short description of the plugin. Okay. Demo theme for YouTube video on publishing themes using NPM. Okay, cool. We did that. Let's make this a little bit bigger so we can see what's going on. Great. Author name. Yeah, okay. Author is Bold Ninja. It can be my name or my nickname or my username. Okay. I wonder if it allows ampersands. Well, let's not rock the boat on that. Oh, no. Well, I guess if you can have spaces and it's a double quotes, we can do whatever we want. So I'm going to make the name Justin at ARK. The title, which is the plain text name of the plugin that will be displayed inside the plugin manager. So this will be a plain text name. Okay. So let's do YouTube demo theme. Wow, so creative. All right, next up, we've got the logo. This is the thumbnail that will appear inside Plugin Manager for the theme. If you're going to be doing a custom logo, it should link directly to your custom image where it needs to be named logo.png and be 140 by 140 pixels in size. If you are not going to be designing your own logo for the plugin, then you can delete this logo line or leave it unchanged, but we recommend deleting it so you can see how it looks without in the file below. Well, since this is a tutorial video and I'm feeling a little confident, let's try to implement a custom logo. I've got one right here for Double Dice. Okay, cool. So I just re-uploaded it as the correct dimensions, 140 by 140. It's a PNG. There's hella compression on it, but oh well, it is what it is. So now I can access the URL of this file, and then I'm going back to the file here. I'm replacing the URL. So now we have a custom logo that worked out. Next up, we've got bugs, URL. This is a link where people can report issues with your plugin. This can be just linked to your GitHub repo of your theme. For example, in our case, it would be Bold Ninja theme template issues. So I think I know where they're going with this. They want me to go to my repo, and here at the repo homepage where all the files are, and there's the logo that we uploaded, there's an issues tab. So if we click on that issues tab, we're going to see the URL that they need to know about up here. We're going to copy that, and then we're going to put that into bugs, URL, replace this, paste it. There it is. Okay, next up, we've got the home page, which is the website for the plugin. Now they're linking it to the GitHub repo homepage, which is GitHub Bold Ninja theme template. Okay, sounds pretty easy. So we're going to click here to go back to our homepage thing. We're going to click our homepage thing URL. We're going to replace in here. Boom. There it is. Okay, great. So next up, we've got, these are the changes you need to do in package.json. This is how the file looks with the changes after we made. You can click on preview changes to see what you changed or if you missed something. And then here's the things they changed and stuff. We need to commit the changes. We can click commit changes with the first option selected. Okay, commit changes, commit. Changes will be reflected. Okay. So down here at the bottom, underneath all of our editing that we're doing here, we have the commit changes area, which we already saw when we uploaded our custom logo. So we're going to click Submit Changes, Commit Changes. Now they're committed. We know because we can see everything is working, blah, 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 blah. Yep. Everything is new. Great. Okay, so we're blowing right through this, and we're on to the next part, index.js. Fantastic. We're going to repeat the same steps as above. Click on the file, click on edit icon. Here we only need to change the plugin name, which will also have to change inside the CSS, which will show under the settings menu inside our wallet. We have to change plugin light mode to what we want to be displayed in the desktop wallet. Notice that we need to preserve the first part, which is plugin dash, and only change the part after it. Let's access index.js by going to our homepage of our demo theme. We're going to go to src and then index.js. We're going to edit this. We're going to preserve plugin dash as they laid out in the blog article. We're going to change this. Plugin YouTube demo theme. PS, you can also change the light.css file name to something else, but in that case, you will also need to rename the actual file name of .css under src styles. Okay, so let's rename the CSS and let's do that step. YT demo theme.css. Let's commit these changes, and then let's remember in our brain to access the CSS location on GitHub and change the name as well. So I'm going to copy this so that my brain doesn't fail me later. I'm going to go to src. I'm going to go to styles. I'm going to go to light.css. I'm going to rename this. I clicked on the edit icon, and now here I can replace this text light with YT demo theme.css. And then we can commit the changes. Okay, now light.css, which we renamed. This is the last part of the configuration. It's the most fun part, playing with the colors and actually changing what we want. Now, we open light.css, click the file and the edit icon. At first, it might seem overwhelming, but these are just color codes in hex or RGBA format for different elements inside the desktop wallet. This is pretty self-explanatory on its own, but don't worry, in order for us to see what gets changed, we'll be using the desktop wallet for this part as well. First, let's not forget that we need to change the class name that we changed in index.js, which is in the first line of the CSS file. Inside this CSS, we see that this first part needs to be changed. So let's remember what we did by going to YouTube demo theme, homepage thing. Then let's go to src. Then let's go to index.js. Highlight this. Copy that. And let's change this last portion to YouTube demo theme. Okay, so we did all that. We're going to start up the wallet. We're going to toggle developer tools. Okay, now we're getting to that part. So let us commit. Let's fire up the wallet. And let's go to view toggle developer tools. So we're here in the wallet. We're going to do toggle developer tools. Now we have developer tools. We need to click the elements tab. Under elements tab, we need to expand the body and click on the div element. Now under styles on the right, enter in the search .theme light. You will need to have the default theme currently enabled in order to see this. Okay. So if you have dark mode enabled, switch to light mode. Okay, no problem. So we need to do switch to light mode. We have switched to light mode. We need to go to elements. Then we need to expand the body, which we did. Then we need to click on div. And then it looks like we can see inside this area down here the actual colors. Okay, so now that we have div highlighted here, we can see down here the elements of the theme and colors are exposed, and we can change things and see the results right away over here on the left. We can use this method to design the custom theme and then apply those new colors to our CSS that's on GitHub. So I'll give you an example of changing one of these. So we have theme feature right here. Currently it's nearly white, but let's change it. So let's change it to something as garish as possible. How about Windows 3.1 cyan? Yeah, there we go. Look at how beautiful that theme is. Let's just leave this theme as is. Of course, when you're designing a theme, you can change all of these colors and make something very cohesive and coherent. But for the sake of this tutorial, we're just going to call this garish YouTube demo theme. So I'm going to highlight the hex code of this color here for theme-feature. Then I'm going to go into GitHub. I'm going to click edit. I'm going to go down to theme feature. I'm going to change the color to garish Windows 3.1 cyan, and then I'm going to commit. Let's make sure it actually worked. Yep, it worked. Okay, so now, technically speaking, we have a custom theme created and ready on GitHub. Publish the finished theme plugin on NPM. Yes, we are ready to do that. So the last part of this guide is now how to publish the plugin on the NPM. To do so, we will need Node.js installed. So we're going to open the command line terminal. Okay, let's do that. So we're going to the start menu, CMD. Cool, we got it. We're going to log in to the NPM with our account that we created in the first step. So we're going to write npm login. Username, double dice. Password, password. My password is not password, but I typed the password. Email, this is public. Justin@ark.io. Logged in as double dice. All right, we've made it. Now, let's collect our thoughts. Let's go back to the tutorial. And we have logged in. Perfect. We will make a local copy of the template that we did by cloning it. You will need to install Git. Otherwise, it will not recognize Git. Okay, let's install Git. Launching Git. Next. Wow, this is a lot going on here. Next. Okay, it's installing. Let's not view release notes because we don't care. We've installed Git. We run this command. We will replace the GitHub link with our own template path. Git clone that. Double dice. That is my GitHub username. Repo name. YouTube. -demo -theme .git. We're going to clone. I probably have to reopen this command prompt because after I installed Git, huh? All right, let's do that. We are cloning. Cloning complete. Next up, we need to move into the folder. Okay, I understand. So we're going to do a cd YouTube theme. No, YouTube demo theme. Now we're in. And then we need to publish. npm publish -- access equals public. Oh, stuff is happening. Science is happening. It did something. It will take some time to publish to NPM. If there are no errors, it should be complete. Template will be published on NPM should be visible by going to npm.js/package/@ your username/@ your package name. Okay. Let's give it a try. Let's do /@ double dice / YouTube demo theme. Well, look at that. It's on NPM. If you're going to be publishing updated versions, you need to modify your CSS with new colors, commit your changes, and finally, you need to open package.json and under version, increase the version number. Okay. After you've done this, repeat the final part, which is git clone to pull down to your local machine, and then npm publish, which puts onto npm. Once you've done this, your package will be updated and ready. Remember, if you run into any kind of trouble developing this or get stuck in any step, join Slack, slack.ark.io. There's always people here to help. Also, I just saw someone who is doing a theme and going through the steps of this blog article. They needed a little bit of help. So they hit Slack and somebody responded right away. And they were like, thanks, cool, that was fast. So system works. It looks like great work. Theme plugin now complete. So does that mean that I can see it in here? Let's take a look. Let's close this because we did some different stuff to it. And then let's relaunch it again. As we can see, the light theme reverted. The stuff that we were doing in the developer tools on the right-hand side doesn't save. It was just doing it for that runtime instance. So now let's go to the plugin manager and let's look for my plugin. Oh, it's not going to be visible quite yet because, oh wait, it is visible. Whoa. Cool. There it is. Demo theme for YouTube video on creating and publishing themes using NPM. But the icon is just a gravicon. It's not the icon that I had. Maybe that needs to be approved at a later time and then it shows up. Or maybe I just did it wrong, which is also possible. But the system worked. Let's install it and marvel at our glory. So it shows some descriptions, demo theme. Yep. This is what I wrote. So if you write something different, it'll be there. That's my name. I'm the author. Let's install. Plugin needs permissions. Yes, this is true. And let's download. Let's install. It was installed successfully. That should mean I can go here, go down here, and it says plugin-YouTube-demo-theme. Okay, I feel like I could have renamed that different, or maybe it wasn't supposed to be. I did something different than I was supposed to, but there it is. So let's click it, and there it is. Our garish Windows 3.1 cyan theme. Beautiful. I've never seen anything so beautiful. So with some additional tweaks and time spent on managing themes and tweaking the process according to how to rename things, how to work with GitHub, anybody with even 1% more intelligence than I have could easily master this process and create stunning themes. So that's really cool. And you can join the contest. Let's go back to our blog article here. The final step is to submit your theme plugin into our Create a Theme Plugin competition to be in with a chance of winning up to $500 worth of ARK prizes. We did it. Submit it. To do this, send an email here with the subject theme competition. you'll need to include a link to your GitHub repo, which is this link, GitHub, and the package name from NPM for your plugin. We'll then be in touch to verify you as the author. Full competition details can be found here. Great. I'll link this in the description. I'll link the blog article in the description. And that's it. Wasn't as bad as I thought. We did hit some snags, but that was to be expected. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and learning how to design your own custom theme, as well as use NPM and publish a package. If you like this video, then press the like button and subscribe for even more cool crypto videos. Thanks for going on this crazy ride with me, and we'll see you in the next video.